I'm Rick Buck, and I've been a diamond consultant for over 6 years. In this video, we will explain the why behind engagement rings, including what the ring means, its symbolism, representation, where it comes from, and why the ring finger. An engagement ring is the new face of the concept that is not going away. You see, a financial investment into marriage or the commitment of marriage has been around almost since marriages started, or at least that we have record of them. Whether it is a payment to the bride, the bride's family, or even the groom and his family, there has almost always been this investment before a lifetime commitment to a partnership. For example, the first recorded marriage besides Adam and Eve was in 2350 BC. And in 1755 BC in Mesopotamia, the Code of Hammurabi, it mentions a bride price, which is like this dowry only paid to the bride's family. So you see, there's always been this price for a marriage. And since that's when we have the first record of the bride price, it means the practice likely existed a while before it was even encoded into their code. The Torah also mentions it happening. And now even today, this still exists, and the payment depends on the culture. Some payment types are money, land, or even cows. Yep, cows. Luckily, things have evolved in some parts of the world to a more romantic symbolism, and in 1477 in Austria, we have the first diamond ring. And while we will get into further symbolism, at its core, the ring represents an investment into commitment of the lifetime of marital partnership. In fact, one might argue that the investment of a diamond ring isn't costly enough of an investment to make people take their marriage commitment seriously. The evidence of this is how many people break this commitment through divorce or infidelity. Perhaps giving away your land as it once was made you think twice or 10 times more about the commitment before you made it. I think this is actually a brilliant idea and makes complete sense. At least you have to start off with a very sincere intention worth a high price tag. And even though I know we're talking about big price tags, my channel teaches people how to save money on diamond rings. And so watch those, and you can find the least expensive and reputable places to buy diamond rings that are linked to below this video. So now the fact that some people complain about the price of a diamond engagement ring may indicate that as a society, we really don't understand that concept of commitment and how the ring represents the seriousness of that. And while I never recommend people going into debt for their engagement ring, the expensive cost of the engagement ring is the point. That is the investment now into the marriage. So now let's move on from the meaning and representation to its symbolism. Now, what is interesting and beautiful about the diamond engagement ring over other mediums is its symbolism. Whenever you see circles as a symbol, like a circle formed by the engagement ring band, it is that the commitment and love is eternal. That is the symbolism of the band. Now, a lot of religions, and especially science, don't believe in the eternal nature of marriage. I happen to believe what the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints teaches, that marriage lasts not only in this life, but beyond the grave and into the eternities. And that is why God wants us to marry, because it is eternal. Not only does the ring represent the eternal commitment of love, but so does the diamond itself. Now, diamonds actually don't last forever, and really nothing earthly does, but a diamond will last billions of years, and from our perspective, it is as close to forever as anything earthly gets. So the diamond itself represents the eternal nature of marriage. It's interesting how this symbolism, like the commitment that we talked about earlier that this ring represents, has also lost its meaning over time, that marriage is supposed to be eternal. Now, as further symbolism, there is the hardness and beauty of a diamond. There are only about 5 stronger materials than diamonds. I know we often say diamonds are the strongest material, but there are 5 stronger, but none of those are as beautiful as a diamond. This This symbolizes that your eternal commitment of love is extremely firm, strong, and beautiful. A diamond is made of carbon, which is also the element of all living things, symbolizing your love is always living and not dead. I think there's lyrics like that. Now, most diamonds appear flawless, but there are actually flawless diamonds. And if you buy one or get one that's close, it is a symbolism that your love is pure and will always remain undefiled. Now, a diamond sparkles because it takes light and bounces it back at your eyes instead of making it pass through. So once again, it takes light, puts it in the diamond, and bounces it back from the same direction almost that it came from. The light refraction symbolizes that your marriage, when shaped how God would have it shaped, is most beautiful because it shines the light of Christ. Now, why the ring finger on the left hand? Originally, it was because there was supposed to be a vein that extended directly from your heart to this finger, and the heart was on the left. In fact, it was called the vein of love in Latin. While there is no such vein, there is still some other symbolism there. The middle fingertip is the highest finger representing God. He should be at the center and the highest priority in our lives. But the second highest commitment is our family, and more specifically our marriage. And the second highest finger is our ring finger. And so that is the symbolism as to why the ring finger. Make sure you watch all my proposal tips and idea videos now if you want to plan the perfect proposal. Also watch one of my many how to shop for engagement rings and diamonds videos. Or mark my words, they know how to rip you off. The best places to buy diamonds are in the description below to save hundreds to thousands on engagement rings, and they are very reputable. Like, subscribe, and watch another one now.